been 1 year since Roe versus Wade was overturned, ending abortion access for millions of American women. So what has the impact been? Roe versus Wade was a landmark ruling made in 1973, which effectively legalised abortion nationwide. It gave women the constitutional right to choose. Few people thought that it would be overturned, but 50 years later, a heavily conservative-leaning Supreme Court, comprised of the 9 highest judges in the land, ripped up that ruling, handing down the power to decide on abortion to each individual state. Instantly, life and law across America was changed forever. The abortion landscape in America is complicated and polarised. Most abortions are now banned in 14 states. Many of these places are across the Deep South, but also in the Pacific Northwest in places like Idaho. Some states like Texas and Tennessee don't even have exemptions in the case of rape and incest in their law. Meanwhile, some democratic states like California and New York have positioned themselves as safe havens. Women can travel there to gain access to abortion care, but of course they have to have the funds to be able to do so. The impact of the law largely hinges on where you live and how much money you have. Vast swathes of American women now live hundreds of miles from their closest abortion clinic. And there's a climate of fear in some states around abortion, both for doctors and for pregnant women. I spoke to one woman who nearly bled to death because she was forced to continue with an ectopic pregnancy. That's a pregnancy that exists outside of the uterus. Another woman forced to carry her baby to term, even though there was no prospect of him surviving beyond a couple of hours. There are also cases of children who have become pregnant as a result of rape, but have been forced to cross state lines to access abortion health care. It's unlikely the Supreme Court decision will be reversed anytime soon, considering the ideological position of the current judges and how rarely the makeup of those judges changes. For now, there's chaos in the criminal and legal systems. There's also a battle raging about access to medication abortion. Abortion is also likely to feature in the 2024 presidential election. Democrats see abortion as a potential big vote winner. Republican candidates, meanwhile, are being deliberately vague on where they stand on abortion, perhaps concerned about tripping themselves up.